Well, welcome, K9 here. In Sniper Elite 4, going to show you another aspect of the game. I think this is the third mission. And I am working my way along the beach and have found myself harassed by some of these guys. And it's kind of fun. But we definitely have some great graphics here. Gameplay is pretty well thought out as far as using the rifle. As far as some other things, it gets a little clunky at times. But it does have its moments. So, I'm working my way along the beach here, just trying to get into this area, thinning the crowd, trying not to take too much damage. I'll show you a couple things here. I did take some damage. I had about 4 or 5 guys kind of gang up on me. You get 2 things to help you with damage. One is a med kit, and I'm holding down my Q button and moving my mouse around the circumference of the outside. One's a med kit, and it does quite a bit, and most things they say in the instructions have 2 purposes. If you just need a little bit of a heal, you can use a bandage. So you fire it up, you select it by using the Q key. Notice it's selected in near your health bar in the lower right hand corner, and then you just use it by holding down your F key, and your health goes back up. So that's how to use the things in your inventory. We're going to plant a mine, which is good for vehicles. You can throw this and then shoot it. You can do the same thing with a satchel charge, which are purpose specific. And then you can load up a grenade and toss a grenade with the F key like this. So you can, let me throw it in the side so you can actually see it. And you can see the arc where it's going to land and cancel it with the mouse. I think they need some more, if you notice there was a mouse, there was a message, mouse 1, cancel. They need a little bit more of that in the game. They leave you hanging a little too much, I think, in my opinion. But because I hit F every now and then inadvertently, I usually keep this on the infinite number of rocks that you can throw. That way if you hit your mouse key, you're not getting rid of something you might need later. Although it's possible you're going to draw attention to yourself throwing a rock around. Seems the Italians are a little sensitive. Germans are a little sensitive about you throwing rocks around. It is important that you do your own intel. That you scan around with your binoculars, which have a 20x zoom on them. And pick out your targets. Pick out your threats in the area, because your threats aren't given to you usually. Although if you search an officer, a German officer, he will sometimes have a duty roster on him, and that duty roster will tell you where the guys are and where they're stationed, and they'll light up on your map. Unfortunately, there is nothing that will mask your sound at this point of the game. But I'll show you how to make a shot here. I'm going to hold down my right mouse button and then zoom in with my scope using the mouse wheel. and you've got 2, 6, and 12. And then what you do is you hold down you touch your space bar. And what the space bar does is it plugs in the dynamics of ballistics. So if you're making a really long shot, notice that the reticle that you get is somewhat below the crosshairs, and that's because you're shooting far and on an incline, so that that round you're sending down range is going to, its flight path is going to decay with gravity and with wind resistance. So they got some really cool things programmed into the game, and some other places where I think they fall utterly short. But the graphics, I mean, look at this. My eyes are adjusted to the inside of the cave, and outside is overexposed. Fantastic. Well done. That's how it should be. Like a good sniper, I'm going to take some deep cover. And they shouldn't be able to pinpoint where this is coming from, but they are. The dynamics in this cave should be such that they should never be able to figure out where that's coming from. The slow motion that they have in game of the projectile going down range is like mind-shattering. It's mind-shatteringly good. A little on the sick side, but really well done. I think you can actually cancel that, which I wouldn't mind doing. After a while it gets a little gruesome watching that all the time. I'm sure some of you guys absolutely love it. Just sitting out here in the open. I already took down the one sniper that was in the tower. I gotta go get his report in that tower, so I gotta get up there. I'll see how I'm gonna do that. Here's what I recommend in game as I start moving around, is that when you have the opportunity to, and I hit the wrong key. When you have the opportunity to move around, you almost have to do it standing like this, because to crouch and move, you move so stinking slow. It's just painfully slow. All kinds of vegetation like this, which when you get to, if you just hit your C key and duck, you're almost invisible. And if you lay prone, it's really tough to see at all. I've had guys almost walk on top of me.
I think I've grabbed all I can.
Important for you to loot bodies in this game, because if you don't, you're not going to have ammo. You're going to run out of ammo. Oddly enough, everybody that's shooting in the game seems to shoot the same stuff. This will get me up there. It will. I'm going to show you the pistol. This is a single shot. And my coverage is gone. That did not go very smoothly. And notice I'm going to crouch, and he's just crawling, and I need to get moving. And that
Nothing
just
else
drives
to
me
find.
crazy. But when he's standing up, he'll like run. His entire lower jaw and his spine. That's just awful. These things, these little engines, these little generators, if you hit your R key, you'll kick those and they'll cough and sputter and they'll mask your shots within a certain distance. I think I have to get up to the top from the outside. And if you're running, if you're moving, I strongly suggest that you move with the Thompson in your hand. Let's see, how did I do this last time? I'm pretty sure you actually have to go outside. You might have to hang from the window. I want to press... Yeah. You press space, and then you press your A key, which goes left, and then you hang on the chain, then you press your forward key, or W, and you go up. When you get up to this side, you press your D key, yeah, and go to the right, and space bar to climb. I mean, pretty cool dynamics.
Looks like our friend keeps a diary. About to tell me something useful.
That's the sniper we took out a while back, before I actually started filming. And we had to come here and get the report off his body, pick some stuff up, and now we have to get out. And getting out is a little easier. You just jump down here, you hang, and then C to drop down. And we're done at this location. Go a little farther here, take a look at our map, and keep in mind that when you come to the map, if you hit your tab key, it'll show you where you are on the mission objectives. Our main objective up here is the Angel of Mercy, and then we've got some side objectives that we talked to other people in the town about. And I'm just going to go hunt some people, if I can find them close enough. One of the things they say in game is if you can find a relay station like that, you know one of the radio operators is close by. And that's him. And I'm going to go turn off my binoculars. Come over here a bit. I wish I'd get my crouching ass moving. We go to the prone position to be more stable.
Better deal with the radio operator before he goes telling tales to his friends.
That was a good shot. Hey, cool.
Over and out, my friend. Over and out.
That was a good one. Yeah, you can't hold it that long. We'll see if we can get that other guy going. Oh, he's smarter than your average Nazi. Wow. But we're going to tag him anyway. So I think I've put you through enough today. That's basically the idea behind Sniper Elite 4, is that you move around stealthily and you look for ways to not be seen and work long range. One of the things I've noticed that you can do is when you clear a ground and you get aggro from in front of you, retreating and then turning around to defend your retreated position works real well as a strat. So hey, I hope you learned a couple things, maybe picked up a couple of tips that you can put to use and have more success and thereby more fun. Get in game and go have some fun. K9 out.